And so shall we continue, because I don't really want to take a break. Welcome back everyone for the next part of Limbus Company. Now I know I'm probably already a week ahead, and I know that I recorded a big week earlier than I planned to, but at this point of time I don't want to end. I don't want it to end just yet. I want to see where this is going. I want to see where this is going. Expression of love. Let's see. Nelly. Seriously. God freaking Nelly. From all people. Oh. Nelly was right. Heatcliff the Earl King had already disappeared into the rooftop. The only chance Virtuous gave us. The awakening I managed with my clock. The very last of Heatcliff's hopes. Yeah, it's over. Oh. Endless vortex of colors mixed into a sludge. A splash of grey painted over the heart that once gleamed violet. A splash of red. A splash of faded colors. Again and again until there was nothing but blackness. Unseen by all, unnecessary to anyone. The color of the pitch black night. The color of the back streets. Another power outage. Huh? Wait, where did Heatcliff go? Yeah, he disappeared all of a sudden. What are you talking about? I'm right here. A predictable ending, is it not? He returned to the back streets, the place where our dear Heatcliff belongs. Poor Heatcliff. Once again he turned his tail, tasting nothing but defeat and despair. Stop it! I don't want to hear any more of it! Pitiful, isn't he? He would not have changed one bit, no matter how much time he spent in your company. Look at Heatcliff the Earl King, Heatcliff the Devil. The very same end that awaits Heatcliff. I disagree. You probably can't hear a thing I'm saying, but I still do. Because I'm hurting. I don't want to be here anymore. So I must marry Linden in the end. Because it would degrade me to marry Heatcliff now. Oh, bloody hell. It is this memory again. Cathrine and Nelly must be talking about me in that room. I should have gotten out of here. If I had to stay and listen, my heart will crack and fall apart, until it is completely shattered. And this bloody clock noise is back. It could only mean that time is passing, no matter how much I suffer. But would waiting, letting time pass, change anything? What difference would it? Fine, I'll wait a little, so just chop up and... Mary Linden would give me the means to help Heatcliff. I could make him a better person. So you must never know the immense love that I have for him. Oh. No, this time... I don't want to shut the open door. I'm still scared. Terrified even, but... Cathy, I'm sorry. I've disappointed you. Because I was too afraid to hear your true feelings. I know this future is a future that will never come true. Not for us. I've wrecked everything with my hesitation. I hurt more than just us. I hurt Nelly too. I have to start fixing the things I've wrecked. Because I don't want my Heatcliff to live the rest of his life in regret. That is why, despite everything, I want Heatcliff to forge on to the rooftop. The flowers bloom in places like desolated moors or steep cliff sides, so they may appear more lonely than anything else in the world. You want to know why I still love this flower the most? All other flowers love their color and fade as they wither away. But this flower, even as it withers and wilts, remains the same color. So when you are gone, I will dry these flowers and decorate my room with them. What? Like making rings of them flowers? Don't say something so foolish. Why would I ever leave you? So stupid. I never once realized what she meant by those words. Everything you've ever said, Cathrine, was an expression of love. I'm back! Heatcliff! Where the hell did you even go? You blipped out of existence when the lightning struck and... are you okay, Heatcliff? No, it hurts. It still hurts like hell, but... I will move past you and make my way to the rooftop, Nelly. You're... what? Heatcliff the Earl King will not be my future. You, him, you both had access to every knowledge, but made the same choices anyways. Not me. I'm going to make a different choice. Thank you so much for looking after us, Nelly. It must have been very hard. Among the 3 individuals mentioned in Miss Cathrine's will, since Hindley and Linton are now both clearly deceased, it can be said that at least on paper, the ownership of Wuthering High has been transferred to Heatcliff. And I'll give you a new future, Nelly. I will give you freedom. So start writing as you will. Write your own tale, or whatever else it is that you wish to do. And with that, Heatcliff left Nelly behind and began making his way to the rooftop. Nelly collapsed to the floor, making an odd noise that sounded like a mixture of laughter and sobbing. I'm free to go? I've been freed? Then I can finally... The hell are you lot doing down there? Fuffling about? Come on up! It's time! It's time for the big finale! We're about to reach the dungeon after all! For the first time, I really have no idea what you're thinking right now. Thinking? I don't really think that hard, mate. I just clearly know what I have to do. That's all. Moving forward, facing the truth, being true to his feelings. Yes, Heatcliff! Yes, finally! Wait, there's no fight? Heart unbroken. Okay, but we are at the rooftop. She's showing him the way. She's showing him the way. Oh, shoot. The Earl King awaits us on the rooftop, just as Faust expected. The powerful and oppressive energy that surrounded him had only grown more ferocious in our last encounter. This must be because the Golden Barrow and the pure form of humanity. Heatcliff watched us stumbling up the stairs through our exhaustion. He lowered Cathrine's coffin to the rooftop's floor. What a sorry ending to this tale, is it not? You had no idea of the length I've gone to destroy both Hindley and Linton. How much I have pushed myself to the brink again and again. This is my own heaven. It is finally within my reach. Heaven? This shit is your idea of heaven? Look again, you're in hell, right in the middle of it. When I heard the news of Cathrine's passing, I began to see her face in all things. Even my very own face brought back her memories. Everything in the world became an unending reminder of who Cathrine once was. A reminder of the fact that she once existed, only to be forever lost because of me. So, to breathe, to let her heart beat, I had to think of nothing but a singular wish. That burning, unchanging desire, my wish. To kill every Heatcliff in every world, huh? Yes, that singular wish is the ultimate proof of my love. Through my campaign, I had seen so many versions of Heatcliff. Some grew wrathful, some begged for mercy for their lives. But in the end, they all admitted that they all had to perish for the good of Cathrine, and willingly forfeited their lives. I found no pleasure in my work. How could I, when I made it my mission to slay those poor wretched souls, when all of them died so alone, unloved by all that is living by the world? Did you know that no one ever wept for Heatcliff's death? So the task falls to me to bury them, to shed my tears for them. Yet only silence shall attain my own demise. No, her methods are wrong. Of course, I would have given anything to make Cathrine happy. Anything, but even you, who saw the possibility of every world, missed something. And what do you mean? You said that in every world, Cathrine and Heatcliff were destined to be miserable, didn't you? But we could have been happy. We just missed that smallest key of happiness. No, no such world exists. Because of me, no, us, because of our existence, Cathrine will... Bloody hell. I'm telling you that it has got nothing to do with our existence. The problem was that I wanted to believe that it was. All I had to do was to get over my embarrassment, that little fear that I had. I just had to scrub up the smallest morsel of courage to open that freaking door and talk to her face to face. Literally. But how will you prove your theory when you have nothing left to prove it with? When my Cathrine is long gone. Right. I can't change the past, like you said. I can't prove it to you either. Maybe none of this matters in the end, and Cathrine might never wake up again, no matter what I do. But I'm here anyways, on this very rooftop. Do you understand what that means? You, me, we are both wretched. I understand that. But I refuse to break like you did, leaping from world to world, seeking to kill everyone that you deem to be the cause of that misery. No matter how broke my heart has become. Your speech rings hollow, Heatcliff, for the outcome is already decided. I will end your life and leap over to the next world to do the same. Then what the hell are you waiting for? Heatcliff pulled the golden barrow from the roof of the manor where it was installed as a lightning rod. Your struggling is meaningless. You cannot destroy the golden barrow. I can't destroy it, no, but I can stop it from working. You mean to kill me? You? No, I will stab myself, just as you wished. You're... what? I see. I don't exactly understand why, but this golden barrow being imbued with lightning is a necessary part of your plan, ain't it? What if I just drained its power? That will cock up your grand scheme, won't it? Wait, how do you even know that, Heatcliff? I ain't educated, but you know, I'm good at sniffing these things out. Heatcliff? Cathrine. I'm back. Please open the door. Why did you stab yourself? This is how you wanted this to end? Because I need Cathy in every corner of this manor to hear my call. From what I've seen, the golden barrow connects the hearts together. Look, I'm flying by the seat of my torso here. What are you... Cathrine has become Wuthering High itself. I don't understand how that happened. But if Cathy, if she saw the same mirror that Nelly and this git peered into, and if her heart was the same as mine all along, I feel like I would know that kind of choice she would make. Now that I think back on it, from the moment we set our foot onto this manor, Wuthering High kept pushing me away while the diary continued to suit me. We were never honest. Cathy, I, both of us. Heatcliff, what are you talking about? The diary flipped through its pages until it comes to a stop on the last page. Would you like to hear a story, Heatcliff? Long ago, Josephine told me a little tale. She said there's a deep ancient river flowing beneath the manor. Every architect said that this was not a good place to build anything, let alone a house, that nothing should ever be built atop this hill. Wuthering High was built there nonetheless, over the unpleasant Halpuchin River. Ever since I was a kid, I saw the ghost of my late mother wandering the hall of this manor. Ellie, can't you see that ghost? I told you, miss, there's no such thing as ghosts. Why didn't you take your nap like I asked you to? Huh? Oh, mistress. Thankfully, I wasn't the only one who was seeing the ghosts. I, Josephine, knew that you would one day return to our sight. That the rivers flowing beneath this land would bring your grace back to this manor. That, should my duty at this manor be complete, you would allow me to drink the river's water. and I've repeatedly seen that vision as I grew up. After Heatcliff left me, after I lost every will to live, Nellie brought me a mirror. Miss, I found a very interesting mirror. It shows you some fascinating thing. I suppose it's a magical mirror of sorts. I thought you might enjoy such an invention. Did she? In that mirror, I saw the infinite variation of Heatcliff and I pulled Heatcliff to the utter abyss of desolation. He grew cold and unhappy, mirrored in an endless cycle of misfortune. It was as though his fate was already written to be miserable. No matter what he did, he would always meet a wretched end. Do you see that? I see another ghost. Miss, are you still very ill? Please do not let the chill wind sicken you further. Why does that ghost weep so tragically? And why does she appear so familiar? I must gaze into the mirror again, Nellie. I wish to find the single strand of possibility where Heatcliff can be happy. So I gazed into that mirror night after night, night after night, until blood began to stream down my cheeks in place of tears. At the end of the ceaseless wailings, I found the Cathrine who tasted the deepest despair. You are no other Cathrine weeps as terribly as you do, not in any of the other worlds that I've seen.
Because in this world, I'm Heatcliff's murderer. We were just like you, desperately searching for every world we peered past the mirror. But in your world are Heatcliff and I together in happiness. Our tale always ends in tragedy. The suffering is all that remains. I have nothing to live for alone. I have no reason to go on.
Why can't Heatcliff be happy? Why can't any Heatcliff be allowed even an ounce of happiness?
There is but one answer. That we are the cause of his misery. Because Cathrine's existence is what brings misfortune to Heatcliff.
Every Heatcliff is miserable because of me. If I were to no longer exist in any world, will every Heatcliff in every world find happiness?
Yes, he will. No, it's not too late. For the sake of every remaining Heatcliff in every other world, please invite us to your world beyond, so that we may kill you first, and move on to the next, to kill the Cathrine of a different world, again and again.
Then, only then, can every Heatcliff reach his own heaven, the heaven where I no longer exist. It felt as though I was freed from a heavy choke. It felt as though this was precisely what I was meant to do. Because I love every Heatcliff. Because he deserves to be happy. I've done as you ordered. I've used some of my connections in the back streets to bankrupt Mr. Hindley. Last I heard, he gambled everything he had away. I used Nellie, who asked her acquaintance to bankrupt my brother. Then I took the ownership of Wuthering Heights from him. Don't worry about the results. We've done similar experiments in the past. It will all work out as long as the laboratory is ready. Certainly, the laboratory will be completed as you have requested. The price is not a matter of concern. And, like I've told you repeatedly, this method will override your identity with that of another, which is to say that your body should be free of consciousness. We've learned from one of our previous experiments that full, completed identities can be summoned only when the body is empty. I installed a massive laboratory in our basement to invite Cathrine to our world. I acquired the Golden Barrow with Lindum's help. However, to summon a fully intact identity is an incredibly power-consuming procedure. A single Golden Barrow won't be enough to power it. Lucky for you, we have recently procured ourselves a Golden Barrow. This Golden Barrow, once I install on the roof of the manor, will collect all the necessary energy and relay it to the Golden Barrow installed in the laboratory. You are so kind. What kind of payment do you ask in return? Not monetary, that's for certain. Instead, allow us to make a doll. That is all that I ask. A doll? Yes, a pure, uncontained doll.
Invite me, please, please.
Experiment should be completed soon. Nelly, I no longer fear the ghost, because all fear stems from that ignorance of its origin. Maybe that is why I was so afraid of talking to Heatcliff, because I could not know, could not understand this ever-distant heart. What I had thought to be a ghost were just us from the other worlds, suffering in wretched pain, yet wandering the manor still, determined to end my life. Now, after the lightning strikes 7 times upon your coffin, the path to the other world will open, summoning the Cathrine you want from the other world here. I'm certain that Linton will be happy, because you are doing this for me, who you love so much. Once this coffin closes, that is it. You won't ever open your eyes again. I know, but this is not the end. I will always be watching over you, wherever you may be. Your word is my command. Everything shall be as you willed. Sweet dreams, my love. Oh, a doll of such high purity can become pretty much anything. What I seek lies beyond that doll, however. It is something more primordial, something at the far beginning of all things. But for you, I present a different Heatcliff. Not your Heatcliff who left you without a word, and doesn't even care to return. A Heatcliff who exists for Cathrine, and only Cathrine. And the river that flows beneath your manor will be the greatest help to the both of us. It may be that your consciousness isn't lost forever, because the deepest river arrests them from moving on. Perhaps you would have a front seat to everything that is to transpire. Heatcliff who exists just for me. What are you talking about? And why am I watching all this happening? Where am I? Can anyone hear me? Don't you worry, we will make sure that the summoning ritual is a resounding success. And just in case you forget, remember to hold steadfast. Remember that all of this is for the good of Heatcliff, who you love so much. The clock turns to revive Heatcliff, who stabbed himself with the golden barrel. Cathrine! Eventually, Cathrine from a distant world is slowly pulled from the coffin the other Heatcliff is carrying. The golden barrel that impaled Heatcliff began to return to whence it came. Back to where Heatcliff first taught it from, like it was meant to be. What is that about a river? Could it be that this is the same source that they already talked about with the birds? A different source in order to acquire ego, the Amphilia thing that they needed to make the abnormalities? Interesting! Very, very interesting! And here comes the fight. Every world. Clear stage! See a bunch of monsters here. That's probably not a good thing, but we will see, right? We will see what we see. Hello, Rodion. Are you ready? This is going to be quite interesting and probably tough, because there was no turn limit. Cathrine, who Heatcliff desired so desperately to reach, she was walking out of the coffin, her eyes open. Yet, no. The 7th lightning has struck. She's being overwritten by a Cathrine from a different world. Please don't do this, Cathrine. I endured everything for you. Everything at the manor. Everything I suffered out here. All I ever wanted was to see you again. To return to this manor to meet you. The space surrounding Cathrine, who is screaming and wailing, begins to bend and refract as though something has gone wrong.
Cathrine! Why have you changed your mind? Have you forgotten your wish? You've spent countless days and nights watching how Heatcliff has suffered. The suffering that he has inflicted upon himself.
No, it's different. The only person who can tell me this is...
Does it not matter to you what happens to every Heatcliff in every world? Are you truly so selfish that you feel detached from this consequence? I'm Heatcliff. My greatest misery in the world has been Heatcliff's misery, and I have watched and felt each from the beginning. My great fault in living is himself. If all else remains and he were annihilated, no Cathrine should seem a part of that world any longer.
Cathy, you're here somewhere. Where are you? The identity. Something's gone wrong with the summoning. It's like that Miss Cathrine's will is intervening in the summoning. She's refusing the summoning.
Do not obstruct me. Summon me. If your love for Heatcliff is true.
Oh, so did something. He reached her. He reached the fragment of her. Where are you? Come to my embrace, Cathrine.
Heatcliff!
Where are... I can hear your voice. Oh, please. What is... Well, music is playing again. The Erking is back. Is the same giving as before? Sinking Greatsword 9. Heat my core, Wuthering High. Generate 1 wild hunt unit next turn. Unclashable. Are you kidding me? Why is it always unclashable? All skill will target Heatcliff. Wins a counter if Heatcliff dies. Great! Antagonism is the same. Long awaited moment. I need to clash with him in order to bind him. He's gonna cover all the sanity and fix panic. Okay. At the very least, it doesn't change his gimmicks, right? At least we have that. I need to generate some poise around here. Oh, shoot. Oh, don't do this to me, Gregor. Do not be drunk at this point of time. He has way too much sanity for this. You cannot play with a heart like this, Gregor. I'm telling you, this is going to be really bad. 11. Okay. Ouch. That was very unlucky for my Heatcliff, but he was able to pull through nevertheless. Doesn't really seem like that attack is doing any damage. That's fine then. Oh, are you kidding me? Tuesday? Same as before? Same as before. Why do they always need to summon allies? It's not like it's troublesome to defeat Heathcliff as he is, right? Okay, I'm going to support them with as much paralysis that I have. You can technically win this one on your own, so it should be fine. I need to make sure that you clash with him. Doesn't work though, because he was able to win after all. That's very unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. Paralysis? 9. Okay. 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 Well, at least we were able to block that move. Okay, never mind. It does do a little bit of damage. So, what do we have? Are you finally stopping summoning? Thank you. Okay, that should be fine. I'm a bit worried about the Rodion dice, but let's be serious. I don't really have enough other choice here. It's good that not all of them are going to attack us right away, otherwise we would have a serious problem here. 13. Even a bunch of bleeds. If we could get a stagger, that would certainly be really handy, but I don't think it's going to be that easy for him. I don't really see any burst of emotions either that allows us to kill everything in one blow. I could really need it at this point of time. Oh, come on, Rodion! I was counting on you! Where are the bursts of emotions? Unclashable. It's a stagger burst. Are you kidding me? My new supply. Imagine if I had, I don't know, a void. If I had a void, that would be great right now. I could try to go for the stagger, but let's be serious, I don't think it's gonna be possible. I'm not entirely sure who I'm actually supposed to target yet. He hasn't shown me any energy emotion burst yet, which is not good. There are too many guys. There are too many guys right now. Too many. Actually speaking, I might have been able to stagger after all. I even got Hindley. Which is probably good. Ah, okay, wait. I'm on the right side. I fought. I thought my heat failed. But it seems to be fine. We got the second stagger as well. Here he comes. Great. 2 staggers. I can weaken him a little, but he's probably going to hit me first. That's the thing. I'm going to boost up the chain a little bit more. We both will go for counters. I need to get the 50% of both of them. Especially Ishmael. I need the 50% on Ishmael. But we're also going to heal a little with Gregor, because we have the power and the opportunity to do so. As well as getting more staggers on the other guys. Ouch. 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 30. I think Heatcliff is no longer allowed to attack until I start healing him a little. Right? You have bleed? I don't see bleed. Might be a good thing. Okay. Let's see. It's gonna kill me if I don't interrupt it. What was this again? Half the speed of all enemies. Please do that. That's gonna be really, really handy. Unless, of course, I can... Don't redirect all of them. Okay, I allow you to hit my Ishmael. This one is also fine. I need to make sure that she's stopping... That she's no longer inflicting any more sinking on my guys. It's also really close to staggering, so we can make use of that as well. I think it would be best for me if I stagger him after I take care of the little guys. But the thing is, he's going to summon even more. I think he's summoning even more allies right now. Which is not good. Because I'm literally down to 10 HP here. Heatcliff cannot move. He literally cannot move. And I wasn't able to redirect those hits. Oh my god, Heatcliff, you're playing with my heart here. Need to make sure to stagger him. No matter what it costs us. No matter what happens, you need to stagger him right now. It has to happen now. Why do they always need to focus down on my freaking Heatcliff that much? It's a bit ridiculous, don't you think? It's a tiny bit ridiculous. Okay, we got the stagger. We got the second stagger. Extra hit. Okay. I'm going to make sure that he's bounded. Seriously? Seriously? I couldn't need that right now. I don't need that either. Come on, guys. I know this is really close. But for the love of God, you need to hit your clashes. You need to hit your clashes. This is really important right now. This is really important. Okay, 55. 6 binds. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Stone no trigger. It's going to hurt a lot. Okay. Oh! Hit. What? What? Every Cathrine. It's all pointless. 15 defense. Passive. Turn end. If both hands are at 1 HP, become immobilized. Turn start. If there's a hand with 2 HP, gain 10 protection or resistance value 0.2. Turn start. If both hands are at 1 HP, protection expires and all resistance value reverse to the default. When clashing against Heatcliff, clash power -3 and deal 50% less damage against Heatcliff. Wins encounter if Heatcliff dies. Are you kidding me? I thought you didn't want to see Heatcliff die. Fixed panic is still the same. Everything is still the same. What about the hands? Right hand of effort, Cathrine. Clutch of Despair, 554, 14. Offensive level down. Misery, all that remains. Gained 1 heartbroke. After lose. Deal damage equal to 50% of max HP. I see. And clashing against Heatcliff, clash power -3 is still the same. That's good. And then Tears of Sorrow, Clutches of Tragedy, Bind. Also seems to be the same. Wasn't even able to use my Ego Stare. I'm going to leave that to Breaker for now. We'll ignore her. It doesn't really seem like she has that much HP, but I'm pretty sure that I can't just hit her, right? Pretty much. 1 HP damage would already be enough to finish her off. And I'm pretty sure a burn is probably not able to get through that protection, right? I'm pretty sure that shouldn't really be able to get through that. Oh, thank you for going easy on my Heatcliff. I'm telling you, the other one is so mean. So mean. So freaking mean. Okay, a couple of good hits. That thing literally has no stagger bar from the looks of it, so that's a bit of a bummer. At the very least, it seems like they don't really have that much attack. Wait, what is that? Remaining shield value. Away with you. What? What? Okay, not entirely sure what that's all about. But I need to be really careful with my Heatcliff. He has a skill that literally kills him. If I ever use that skill, I'm literally dooming myself here. I need to get the healing skill. The thing is, the only healing skill that I currently have in this team is a centipede one. I checked my rodeo and she doesn't come with the angel version, so that's a bit of a bummer. What's this? If its affinity is increased by 0.2. At 3 value becomes staggered. What are you doing now? Unclashable, combat start, inflicts and buffs. And it reminds me of someone, a certain somebody called Yang. Okay, that should be fine. Even if you have attack buffs, that's not going to play a big role if you can't win. Okay, that's good. That's good. Extra hit. 10. 15. Down to 71. Do not ever attack my Heatcliff, I'm telling you. Do not play with my heart. Do not. I repeat, play with my heart here. Especially now that you got my Honglu. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. My Heatcliff. My literal Heatcliff. Maybe if I kill the hands quick enough. Maybe I can stop it if I kill the hands quick enough. Perchance. Perchance. Come on. Come on. Staggered. Just a couple of extra hits. Not going to play a role here. Get the hands. Get the hands. For the love of God. No. Wait. I got the other hand. Heal! At least a little bit! Heal a little bit! Don't you dare! Don't you freaking dare! You freaking monster! Oh gosh! I did die! Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? I suddenly realized that an unfamiliar voice is echoing directly in my head. Is this a sound coming directly through the Golden Barrow? You hear me too, Clockhead? I turn around to look at Heatcliff. He appears exhausted from the prolonged battle, both in body and spirit. The Golden Barrow has once pierced his chest, was long removed after my clock turned, but its influence seems to be lingering for some reason. Cathrine? Heatcliff whispered. Listen closer. God. A frail, desperate voice echoes. The voice shudders so terribly. This is not at all what I wished for. No. I carefully asked the voice a question. So all of this is... Never wanted Heatcliff for existence for Cathrine. And only for Cathrine. Don't think she can hear our voices. All I wanted was for every Heatcliff to be happy. All I wanted was to kill every existence of myself. Please, someone, help me. Can anyone hear me? Shout. Shout what she can hear. Well, Ryosha, you're one of the most emotional persons around here. Maybe your voice can reach her. And of course she did. Of course, never doubt Ryosha, right? Never doubt the Ryosha. This is... The warm light of the Golden Barrow began emanating from somewhere. Heatcliff, is that you? Yeah, Cathy, I'm back. I'm... Sorrow, joy, wrath, obsession. I can feel the storm of emotion ringing within Heatcliff. Oh, yet all is silent. I cannot hear his voice. The same emotion can be felt from Cathrine's voice. Bloody hell! Cold slowly takes over the warmth as it grows weaker. I can no longer hear Cathrine's voice. Knew this won't be this easy. But Heatcliff refused to let disappointment hold him back. Instead he forged on with determination. The other sinner follows suit, prepared for battle. Please hear me! Hear me! Not the hell! I don't need that's me! I don't need that! Give me HP! For the love of hell! Give me HP, goddammit! Not him! Not him! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. He's fast, but I might be able to do something about it. Clash -6 clash against targets with lightning of suffering. What the hell is that? What? Lightning of suffering? Where's lightning of suffering? How do I get lightning of suffering? Is this on use gain attack power? Of course I'm going to get an attack power. Why not? Why not? Why the heck not? Right? It's fair. Absolutely fair. I'm not stressed in the slightest. I'm not stressed in the slightest. Absolutely peaceful here. We're all calm. Just need to hold on. 10 HP versus 1583 seems absolutely fair in my eyes. At the very least, he lost his allies and instead got a horse. A headless horse. But he lost his allies. Oh, the stacker bar is so far away. 25 defense. 23, 29, 10, favor, defense. Okay, seems good, seems fine. Heatcliff doesn't have access to any of his self-inflicting attacks. Defense is going through. Why is it every time? Every time it's 25. Every time it's 25. Don't make this more difficult than it already is. I'm telling you, Heatcliff, you have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. Okay. Don't you dare lose this. Do not lose this. Ich meine. I need to use my ego sparingly. Is he going to have even more unclashables? That would literally be the worst. Okay, I don't see any. That's good. I need more purple. I need more purple here. It's fine. 24, 24, 24. He has 8 binds, so I'm going to get the passive. I will weaken his coins a little. Just a little. Didn't really get the head coin, but that's fine. Come on. He is so close to the stagger bar. It is so close. Just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. There we go. Good job. Come on, Ishmael. Pull through. I know. The defense dice is really powerful, like always. We're going to give him a little bit of bleed. It's probably going to get rid of his bleed stacks again. Always loves to do that after all. 41. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. Let's regain some stuff around here. It's not going to do the most damage, but it's fine. Okay. Paralysis. 7-2. There's nothing. What the hell? I shot at a bad dog. 2 more attacks. What about my 2 attacks? I need those coins. Okay. Round 2. Round 2. I need to make sure to kill them quickly. 14, 17, 12, 12. Okay, everything else is fine. Oh, Ryoshu, come on! We have a time limit here! She's going crazy in like 2 turns! Or maybe 3! Not entirely sure about that. But we have a time limit here! I'm literally on 3 HP now! When did that happen? When did that happen? When did I get bleed? I don't remember having bleed! My heart! My head is filled with the voice once again. I never should have summoned and Cathrine here. I thought that Heatcliff would never have to suffer again if every Cathrine were to no longer exist. But I should have known that Heatcliff would have thought the very same. I can feel her heart-rich sorrow. I never should have fled. I should have talked to her instead of running away. Heatcliff was right. Every unspoken word, every unshared discussion only broke our heart further apart from each other, until their words began to run parallel, never to converge. If only I could go back. Is there truly no way out of this trap that woman set up for us? Maybe if you shout, Heatcliff. Just as Heatcliff began to speak, a shrill cry tears through our heads.
Cathrine, do not obstruct me now. We promised, didn't we? We promised to kill all of us so that Heatcliff may find happiness.
That cutting voice is tingling with an odd warmth, like a different voice. No, maybe the 2 Cathrines are vying for control. One of her colossal hands are twitching and stumbling. Maybe this is our chance to neutralize that hand. Maybe. You get it? Heatcliff? Can you get that? I'm going to trust you, Heatcliff. 20! Heatcliff immediately knew what I was going for and leaped towards the hand.
This can't be!
Good. We caught off guard and neutralized the hand. Instinctive knew they were so close. So close. Uh-huh. Please give me HP! Why are you always giving me freaking HP? Who needs that? Who needs HP? Come on! Oh my god! Okay. Okay, everything has been redirected. She's already attacking again. That's not good. Heatcliff was literally on freaking 3 HP. How close am I able to cut this? Is that even going to work at this point? I don't know. I kind of wish I could just bypass the whole hand stage and just attack her directly, but no, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's just not freaking possible. Okay, at the very least it's not using that unclashable move for it. We need to think positive about this. Okay, paralysis. I think has been redirected. Heat, please take care of your girl, okay? I can't tank that. I literally cannot tank that. Okay, we broke through it safely. Bleed has been applied. Okay. 12, 11. Come on. Heal him! For the love of God, Ishmael! Heal him! Please! Just give him a little bit more HP! Thank you! Thank you, because it was about to kill himself here! It was literally about to kill himself! 17, 13, goes through. Should be able to defeat it now. Okay, I think with this I can technically recover a little bit of extra health now. Right, Heatcliff? You can recover a little bit of health with this. Hopefully. Please. Recover just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. I don't even want that much. You know, at least give me like 20 points. You have 2 skills here that can literally kill you. If you have 20 HP, that would be really handy right now. Doesn't really seem to work that way though. Go for Lust. She only has 1 HP. It doesn't really matter what we do. She's also no longer protected, but somehow she just doesn't die. Why are you not just dying? I don't get it. 219? Huh? It is certainly decreasing. I see that. Oh, you staggered my heat. How did that happen, huh? At the very least, you didn't kill him. I couldn't ask for more, right? I couldn't ask for more. Oh, I'm grasping for straws here. This is just ridiculous. At this point, it's literally ridiculous. She's losing her white status effect here. Not entirely sure what that's all about. But it seems like it's working. She's just blocking. Okay, now she's attacking us again. But I can work against that. Ishmael, are you going to tank this one for the team? Can you beat this? Doesn't really seem like it. Maybe I need to go for the safer option, which is Heatcliff. Alright. Is this a safer option? He doesn't have 45. Why do you not have 45 sanity anymore? Where did sanity go? Alright, I remember. Didn't I use an ego that didn't hear? Oh god. Wait, she's not using her skill. Why? Okay. Please, Cathrine, appear before me and tear me asunder. Let me see your eyes as I expire. I hate this form. I hate white sand. Unclashable! Are you freaking kidding me? What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, you... I'm so dead. I'm literally so dead. I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. Heal him! For the love of God! Heal him somehow! This is not gonna work. This is literally not gonna work. He's staggered. How did he staggered? When did you get staggered? What? Okay. Either way, Ishmael is going to heal him a little. A little. He has 900 HP. He has so much freaking HP. 10, 15. Come on, Ishmael, please. Please. Please hit him for as much damage as you can possibly hope for. And I'm so freaking unlucky. It's unbelievable at this point. I'm so dead. I'm so freaking dead. I'm not dead. Not dead. Damn it. This is Cathy's coffin. So cold and dark inside. You remain trapped here all along. Just for my happiness. You who hated the dark so much. All affinity advance. Burst through the coffin. On 1 in 3! If only I waited to hear your words to the end. If only I didn't run away. If only I approached you to talk to you first. What a witless mess I am. But... Huh? So you've broken free from the coffin, Heatcliff. Pointless. It's all pointless. You should have remained in there, suffocating in the worst regret of your life. Shut your trap. I won't run away anymore. Not here at the end of all things. I know it's too late, but I will take this chance before even this passes forever. Even if this chance won't lead to my happiness. Even if path won't end with your happiness. Because I know for certain that as long as our words are left unsaid, no one will ever be happy. I see. You're right. To wish your happiness without even talking to you first. Out of fear, I should never have done that. I was wrong. I think I heard Cathrine's voice. Huh? I don't need SP! Get! Determination changed to courage and approach. This game hates me. This game literally hates me. Give me anything but SP. How? How? This is so stupid. This is going to be so freaking stupid. 23. I'm going to give you extra burn and fragile for the next round. Actually speaking, wait. It's the other one. It's the binding eyes. Okay, that also is going to be helpful, I think. I presume, maybe, perchance. 13. Give him the bleeds. There you go. 16. 16. Thank you. This is just going to give him a little extra bleed. 21. 25. 25. Okay, we're in the green. We're in the green now. Just bind him, and the next round is hopefully going to be a bit easier. Kind of wish I could pass over the fairy effect to my Heatcliff. But I guess that's not really a thing here, huh? I'm going to save the paralysis for the next run. Come on. I know, it's tough. It's really tough, Ryoshu. But you need to win this. We need to win this now. I can't do this again. Don't make me do this again with 1 HP. Do not play with my heart again. We're getting so far. 26. 26. Rodion is doing a perfect job around here. Giving him all the bleed he could possibly desire. Gluttony is also working. It's very unlikely that he's able to kill my Ishmael at this point, hopefully. All the way to 300. 15. Okay, nothing dangerous. Everything's fine. This doesn't look good for my Ishmael. I'm not going to give you the clash win. 42, I can tank the 42. Come on, give him the paralysis. We need the buff. Thank you. Rigger's coming around. Winning just as intended with another 28. Come on. 39. We got burn. More paralysis for the next round. I was unlucky. It's fine, you can't die. You cannot die! This buff is the best. It's literally the best buff they could give me at this point. Quite literally. Even though that seems like it hurted her by quite a lot, but she can take it. She can certainly take it. Can I just break through it? Do I need to clash against any of this? I might be able to just finish him off now. If not, this is going to hurt a lot. But we should be able to pull it off now. We should be able to finish it off now. 100. $58. 1. 30. Okay! Okay! Freaking hell! My god! No repose shall await us. Faust, if things don't go any better, what will happen to them? Elk and Heatcliff. Once he kills Heatcliff of this world for good, will leap over to other worlds to slay other versions of Heatcliff. If Cathrine's summoning succeeds, she will become another Cathrine who leaps between every world, creating more Cathrines like herself. To what end? To an end where there is nothing but silence that laments of both Heatcliff and Cathrine. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? There's a sound coming from my device. What now? Okay. It's my notepad. Dante. I see that you write a diary of your own. How did you get in here? I wouldn't really call it a diary. It's not like I record what happens every day in here. That counts as a diary still. It is a record of your life. Then I suppose it is. Cathrine? Just before the break of dawn, during the quietest hour of the day, I would write my diary. Okay, wait. Especially on days when I suffer from fever, I could not bear to keep going without vomiting every fault of mine on a piece of paper. I was always honest with my diary. But it seems that I could never be honest anywhere else. Well, I hid my true feelings from the one I loved, with refusing to communicate myself. I became angry at those who couldn't understand me. Heatcliff shall never know. He will never know how much I... Oh. No. I have to know. Heatcliff, how did you... I need a lot of courage to get here. Cathrine. It is also easy for you to topple me. For you to ground me up until I'm nothing. If I was so happy whenever you came to visit me, a single glance from you in my direction could brighten my entire day. You were almost like a calamity. And I have always loved that very calamity that swept over me like a tempest, Cathrine. Oh. Thank you for having the courage. Finally, our hearts are no longer broken apart. Dante, may I borrow your diary for a moment? The Golden Barrow has far more impressive powers than any of us could have ever imagined. And what powers? It has been bringing your wishes to reality, has it not? So, the key to my Heatcliff's happiness. It's in your diary. So I looked down at the screen of the device I carried. Something I used to think was nothing but a tool for recording things. Diary? What? Don't touch to start. Clear all... Oh! Oh, I see. Do you really want that? Yes, we have to. Clearing all Cathy from our software. Thank you so much for being the first one to talk, Heatcliff. Oh, she's going. I don't love every Heatcliff in every world. 60%. I love you as you are now. 80%. In every world of possibility that may or may not have been, every Cathrine and Heatcliff of all worlds call out to each other, feeling the echoes of their partners. They struggle for one last unseen embrace. Where are you, Cathy? I wish to have you in my embrace again. I have felt your presence all along. I knew for certain that you've been haunting me. You lie not beneath the cold earth. You're beside me, are you not?
Heatcliff, why do you refuse to embrace me?
I have not broken your heart. You have broken it. And in breaking it, you have broken mine.
Come, Heatcliff. Whisk me away. Embrace me in your heart. The gust here is too cold. My body is turning to ice. Only by your warmth shall the frost fall.
Millions of worlds, made real by Cathrine and Heatcliff, began speeding by before us. Every possibility of Heatcliff and Cathrine, most end in tragedy, full of suffering and lamentation. But among the infinity, catch the glimpse of tranquility. Outside the manor, there are 2 gravestones marking Heatcliff and Cathrine's final resting place. And in the desolated fallen moorland of Wuthering Heights are 2 youth who each resemble Heatcliff and Cathrine. They gaze deeply into each other's eyes, their mouth drawn into the sweetest and happiest smiles, their hearts connected despite everything. They were... See, I let my conviction blinded myself to the other possibilities. Earl King Heatcliff's last words are hollow and bittersweet. It echoes, scatters into nothingness. Cathrine begins to disappear from every world, as though she was never there. And when every Cathrine eventually disappeared, millions of changing possibilities appear before us. Mr. Earnshaw brings Heatcliff from the back streets. Hindley's scorn and hatred for Heatcliff remain the same. But without Cathrine, Heatcliff had no reason to endure the suffering in Wuthering High. So he quickly moved on from Wuthering High. Each Heatcliff lived a different life, meet all kinds of different people, and lives on without Cathrine. Our Heatcliff watched as the world transformed. Each Heatcliff lived a life of his own, and Cathrine's existence slowly faded away from him. I would have understood if Heatcliff were to curse me with weeping, cruel words. I would have understood if he were to grab and shake me by the collar. To erase someone's entire existence is an unimaginably terrible thing. But Heatcliff was watching all of it in silence, as if he wished to carve each and every single one of them into his memory. And finally, there isn't anything left. Nellie, are you taking the golden barrow? Nellie stood atop the railings of the rooftop and gazed down at us. Most sinners had fallen or were unconscious. In her hands she held the golden barrow that appeared to have been pried from the rooftop. But Heatcliff, you're a good and kind-hearted boy, aren't you? I'm certain you understand. I suppose I will bring this one to the one who first showed me the mirrored shard. Are you serious, Nellie? You know it's futile. You and your friends have fought battles after battles, pushed yourself past the brink of exhaustion. How will you stop a chief butler who has waited for this precise moment? I can turn the clock, but I will no longer be here once the hand turns once. Sure, I can't stop you now, but I get it all back. The golden barrow, my Cathrine. Didn't give up yet? Cathrine? What are you talking about? I can't say I understand what you're talking about, Heatcliff. I know. The name no longer means anything to you or anyone else. Nothing but an ink stain remains where she once stood. But she never's been clearer to me. So clear that it can never be erased. Well, if you're that desperate, then I hope your wish shall come true one day. It is said that the golden barrow can make any wish, any heart come true. Maybe it's possible to at least get one of them back. Kiss Cathy back. All that remained on the rooftop was a burning golden barrow in the coffin. The golden barrow is burning white. It appears that someone has made off with the other. Nellie took the other. The one that was still intact. She must have taken it to her. Herman. Probably. Well, at the very least we still got it. Maybe we can restore it? This isn't a failure. We'll get it back. Even if our heart may be broken apart, if I give it my all, we'll be connected once again. As it did, even in the world where Cathrine and I were both dead. Is Cathrine the name of the person in this coffin? I'm sorry, everything feels so foggy. The coffin and the person that lies within will be retrieved to the headquarters by the after team. And we just bury her. Then again, if we want to revive her, maybe they can keep her safe. I wanted to ask him if it was okay, but I already knew the answer. So many things had gone wrong. No, I'm still not okay. Heatcliff's one and only goal was gone. But Heatcliff was no longer trapped in a living dream. Perhaps this is precisely why he could open the door to see a new, wider world. Not a single color remained in the silent wuthering height once the tempest has passed. All monochromic, save us. Patches of color. What are the flowers? Those flowers are called heat. The loneliest flower that takes root and blooms in the wild moorland. But they are also the flowers that survive no matter what devastating tempest comes their way. They endure it all and wait. Wait for what? I don't know. The time, I suppose. That is when Heatcliff finally told us the name of the flowers. And why it was her favorite flower all along.
그림자를 줬던 나날들 남은 건 허망한 기억 불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 채핀 먼지뿐 힘없이 달려왔던 나를 죄어오던 시간들 이조차 그리워질까 모든 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 질 수 있기를 이제는 나가야 할 때 자신을 태워 사라져가는 촛불과 닮아 있구나 수고를 새도 없이 떠밀려 던져진 날 속에 내 길을 갈 수 있기를 모든 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 질 수 있도록 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아 다 사라지네 괜찮아 괜찮아
Oh, we have after cutscene. Whoa! Go after it! Go! Oi, it took off! Where the bloody hell are you looking at? Well, maybe you should have told me what that is first! Another day, another distortion hunting in the streets of T-Corp, as per LCD's order. Looks like it didn't take too long for Heatcliff to be his usual energetic self once again. Oi, I told you to send him this way! I would smash your head in once this is over, okay? Maybe he's gotten too passionate about it lately though. Long time no... Wait, why do you still have colors? Damien! Because the light is yet to reach me. Because a star is an unfathomable distance away. You like flowers too, Dante? I think I've come to like them. Imagine that it was a single rose you cared for a long time. Your room was always brimming from the sweet aroma of that flower. But one day, you leave the rose behind to go on a long, long journey. In your journey, you come across a large garden, and there you see thousands of the very same rose you once cared for. That sight brings you to tears, and you drop to your knees. Why do you suppose that is? Because of nostalgia? Probably because you miss your original rose? Damien, he's appeared before me in the past. He would always leave me with these cryptic riddles. And I'm starting to understand what this riddle are supposed to represent. Because I finally come to understand that the one I truly love was the rose I'd left behind. Correct. Even though there are thousands of roses in this world, there's but one rose that is mine. You've watered it diligently, cared for it, even as its thorns pricked your fingers, so that your care makes its aroma bloom. I suppose that is how it was for Heatcliff and Cathrine as well, knowing that there are infinite Cathrine and Heatcliffs in countless worlds. They wish not for the happiness of infinite Cathrines and Heatcliffs, but for the happiness of each other. Because of them, each other was the one that truly mattered. But it would take most people a long, long time to understand that, because most people are foolish. Do you understand? Once I learned to properly love my very own flower, I no longer need to protect the thousands of other roses in the world. People of the star care for the thousands of roses blooming in their own garden, but still fail to see what they really desire. But what of the other flowers that already bloomed? What happened to them? Damien smiled at my question. You will find the answer to that question yourself, when you can draw me a sheep. A sheep? What? With that, Damien disappeared. I heard the faint cry of a distant lamp. What the hell do you mean with sheep now?